This episode is sponsored by Moon Guitars. Moon Guitars is a boutique guitar manufacturing company based in Williamstown, New Jersey, owned by luthier Kyle Wolf. They build custom-to-order guitars like this River Strat featuring a black Carina body accompanied by this beautiful metallic blue and gold epoxy. They also offer a great lineup of original models, including the Moon Burn, which is my personal favorite. Check out their website below in the video description to order your guitar today.
My name is Carter Lansing. I'm from Easton, Pennsylvania. I grew up in a musical family. My grandfather was a minister. He sang. He had a big, booming church voice. And so I always grew up singing. And in elementary school, I was in choir, and I did all the choir-y kind of things. And moved on into marching band and all the nerdy stuff. I played tuba and all the fun, that was rock and roll then. I grew up on the 70s radio. So 70s FM radio is everything from Kiss to Dolly Parton, and it just, so my tastes were all over the place. And by the time I started playing guitar, I had been listening to a lot of Grateful Dead and some of the pre-jam band stuff. This was the era of Blues Traveler and that sort of thing. So those guys were what I was really into at the time. It's country rock. It's the good old-fashioned stuff they used to do in the 70s before they started calling things Americana and newgrass and folk hyphen this and that and the other. It was just country rock back then, and it's still kind of what it sounds like to me. There's definitely elements of country music in it that I don't necessarily put there. They come out of my band. They're the two of the guys in my band are big country players, so it just translates well. As a guitar player or as a writer, I actually learn more from stuff that I don't play. So I listen to jazz, or I listen to stuff that's not what I do, and that kind of helps me learn new ways to bring it back to my style or my voice. So the more changes that happen musically, in the actual, the type of stuff that's coming out, it just gives me more to listen to. It gives me a bigger palette to pick from. Sometimes I feel like putting limitations on yourself can increase your creativity, because you have to find ways around problems, or you have to work with what you don't have, or work around what you don't have. But when you work with somebody else, you're working with their limitations, not yours, or their strengths and not yours. So it doesn't matter if I can't sing it, Mike Roy can sing it. So I played at the Pocono Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. They do an open house every year, and last couple of years I've provided music for their whole weekend. And one time I was playing there, and they do animal rehab, so they release birds and things, and I was sitting there playing a song, and a bluebird literally landed on my shoulder and sat there during the entire song, just hanging out on my shoulder while I played. I've never had anything like that happen to me before. The last album came out probably a little over a year ago. I'm writing, but not forcing myself to write. I'm not on any kind of regiment right now, but the next couple of months, I think I'm working more on helping other people. I want to collaborate more with other people, singing on Dana Gaynor's new album, working on some stuff just all over the place. So I really want to get out of my own head and play with other people and change my voice a little bit and just work on somebody else's material, so I don't have to force myself into anything.
I grew up in the shadows of rust, saw the death of the American dream. They were kind enough to leave the bones for us after they'd picked them clean. Some of my friends said it was the end. I knew that there had to be more than breaking your back and selling your soul to the man at the company store. Jimmy had a job on the Pendle line before they closed the paper mill down. Now he's hanging out with the drunks and whores in a bar on the south side of town. Some days it's all we can do to pretend Other days it's hard to ignore the things we believed and the shit we were sold by the man at the company store. But if you give it away, who's gonna buy it? Gotta make them pay, 'cause every man has his price, and I know mine. Take my songs out on the road, try to get a record deal. If there's anyone left that gives a damn, at least about anything real, I could build my brand and live in a van, call it my national tour. But it's just another job and another line at another kind of company store. Give it away, who's gonna buy it? You gotta make them pay, 'cause every man has his price, and I know mine. I grew up in the shadows of rust, saw the death of the American dream. They were kind enough to leave the bones for us after they'd picked them clean.
Hey there, this is Carter Lansing, and thanks for watching Live at City View Sound. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that little bell thing below for some more information.